Yes, that noise that you hear is the Canadian geese going quack, quack, quack across my land. I should have caught it earlier, but I didn't. So, happy Mother's Day, everybody. I hope you get spoiled. I hope that you feel the love, you feel the joy, and all is well in your world. So, we'll get on with our weekly reading. What do we need to know about love, money, worry, and advice for this week? I thought for worry and advice, I'm going to combine them into one card. I think that would just make it so much more easier. Now you're going to probably hear the occasional woodpecker. You're going to see Sadie going around the back, so don't worry, there's no polar bears coming after me, considering I live in Canada. Just kidding. We have had the most warmest weather here in Alberta. In Alberta, it's been crazy hot, and that's really scary. We really need the rain. We've had a number of wildfires. It's just been scary. We had one that was like a county over from us, and we're completely covered around with trees, as you can see. So, oh, speak it not, for the gods have ears and like their ways with the will of men. So do not speak it, and it will not come into existence for you. So, my lovely people, I forgot. I will put a little video here so that you'll have some time to think about what number resonates with you, 1, 2, or 3. And then you can go to that number and we'll see what your week looks like. So you've chosen group 1. When it comes to love, you're just kind of looking at everything and waiting to see what's going to come of it. You've kind of put a lot of effort into this love, this friendship, this relationship, this coworker, whatever it is. You've put time, you've put energy, and now you're just going to kind of take a little bit of time to step back and see, was it worth it? So really, you're just still in that kind of stage of, When it comes to money, we have the Queen of Cups. So this might be a time that it would be a good idea for your finances to kind of keep your spending to a minimum this time. Cover things up. You don't need to, do everything all in one week. There's a feeling here of, for some, God bless you, and don't be mad at me, that maybe you're not being truthful or honest about your finances and you're not in as good a position as what you may think or you say you are. And that may need to be a conversation you have with a significant other or whoever's involved in your household. For those who are working, if you're looking to look for advice, if you're looking to look for advancement, for a raise, this is not the week to ask for it. This is not the week to ask for it. This is not the week to ask for it. There's something going on. The cover is on the cup, and it's there for a reason. And for you specifically, watch what you say. People are listening, people are watching, and if you're saying and doing nothing wrong, you're okay. But, I'm just letting you know. Just letting you know. So for your worry and advice, we got the 8 of Swords. So your worry is really that, for some, okay, this is sort of like a double-edged sword. For some, your worry is that somehow, some way, your secret's going to come out. There's a secret that you should know about, or a secret that you should have said or should have told, and you're really stressed and worried that it's going to come out. On the other hand, it could just be that you know the truth about something and you want to bring truth to power. You want to be able to say something. You want to be able to do anything. It could be that you know something that's going wrong in your job and you want to be able to say, hey, listen, this is what's happening, and be the whistleblower. But then there's the results of that. There's taking whatever it is that this brings to you, which is a really difficult decision to make. So that's the worry. What happens if? What happens if I do this? See, now I'm forced to have to pull another card to see. Look, if you speak of it in a truthful way, if you speak of it in a kind way, in a way that makes everybody feel like they're included on it, and that nobody feels excluded or feels like they're the one that's being, marginalized or the one that's being pointed out. Your truths, regardless of whichever situation it is, if you come clean, there could be a path forward that you'll see kindness and you'll see love help you find your way through. So that's an excellent reading. And I still ended up having to pick 4 cards. And now if I don't do it for the other bunch, they're going to think, well, hey, we got gypped. We only got 3 cards. We'll have to see how it goes. So next is our angel answers. Okay, so as always, we have our angel answers. This is where you get to ask a yes, no, maybe question, or maybe just ask for some advice about a situation you're going through. Do you have your question? Your answer is recovery. This is a period of recovery and healing for you. The challenging emotions that you've been dealing with will fade away with time. Although it may be difficult to see now, there is a joyful future awaiting you. But for now, take all the time you need to regain your strength. This card can also mean that your recovery is nearly finished or already completed. Send words of gratitude to heaven and begin planning for the next exciting phase of your life. So you've chosen group 2. What do we need to know about love, money, worry, and advice this week? When it comes to love, we've got the 2 of Swords. There's a situation that's weighing on your mind. It takes up a lot of your time. It takes up a lot of space in your head. It seems like you have a situation where you've got to make a decision, but it's like you don't have all the facts yet. So whether this is about a friend or a family member or a colleague or whatever it is, you may be hearing one side of the story, not hearing the other. This is a week of just delay. Anything that you thought you were going to decide upon this week, let it be for another week. Just let it lie for another week. When it comes to money, we have the Emperor. The Emperor is all about structure. So ensure that your structure is strong. Ensure that your foundation is strong. Check out what's happening with your money and all that kind of good stuff. And when it comes to your job, how stable is your job? Have you been doing what you need to do to make sure that you have a good foundation there so that you are ensured that you are a stable, needed person in that company? For others, this could be looking for advice from somebody who has a handle on where you'd like to be, almost like a mentor type of thing. So, interesting. Oh my God. I literally just got this for the other group, and I was kind of like mixing love and worry, and I kind of went through for some you may be holding a truth that you want to tell, and it could get you in trouble, whether it be at work or be with friends. It could be a truth that you need to tell a loved one that might hurt their feelings. It may be a case of being afraid, being fearful of the truth, that if you tell the truth, somebody won't love you. If you tell the truth, something negative will happen to you, and you'll be the one that will be dealing with the repercussions of whatever it is that you do. But like the first group, I'm going to choose you another card. You know what? Sometimes it's okay to be selfish. And in your case, in this specific case, with this specific reading, I get more of a feeling that you should engage a little bit. You should know your own worth and be willing to walk away from those who don't know your worth. This is about feeling the fear of knowing that if you talk the truth, if you tell the truth, if you spill the truth, if you open your heart and you open your guts and you say, listen, this is my truth, then those who love you will stay with you, and those who can't, for whatever reason, they'll leave. And if they leave, that is always a blessing for you, because that just makes room for better people to come into your life. So, as always, we have our angel answer cards that I'm going to get out in 2 seconds of a lamb shake of a tail. Here we go. We have our angel answers. What would you like to know about a situation or a question that you have on your mind that has a yes, no, or a maybe as an answer? Or you could just be looking for some really good advice about something that's on your mind, about anything. Could be everything or anything or nothing. Maybe you just feel like, God, I don't feel like anything. Get some advice about feeling something. All right, for you, my friends, we have the situation will improve. Your angels want you to know that they are aware that things look difficult right now. However, the situation is going to improve. It may take some time, and there will most likely be some hard work ahead of you. But the effort you put forth will be worth it, and things are going to get better. Now is not the time to give up on the wounded friendships or ailing relationships. There is still hope for the future. Take heart and continue to work towards a partnership where both parties are fulfilled and happy in the future. So you've chosen group 3. What do you need to know about love, money, worry, and advice for this week? When it comes to love, we've got the 5 of Wands, which just means that there's some just discord happening. Maybe there's some family, friends, relatives, co-workers. There's a little arguing happening there. Maybe there's a family or a friend that just got some stuff happening in their own lives and you're just feeling concerned about them. This is just, it's not bad. It's not terrible. It just means that it's a bit of an off week. You know, if you're in the office, you're going to hear gossip about whoever's fighting. Or if you're in school, you're going to hear about whoever's fighting. Or, you know, it could be around the bridge game and you're wondering, you heard about. It's that kind of a week. When it comes to money, we've got the Queen of Swords. It's time to cut out some things. It's time to look at your budget and start cutting out things that are not necessary or that maybe are things that you don't need in the immediate. Do you know what I'm saying? And when it comes to work, guys, watch your tongue. Watch what you say. Watch how you say it. Be respectful. Sometimes being right does not make things better. It just makes you right. And being right can make you very, very alone. So be careful. You do not want to get ostracized at work, especially by your boss. When it comes to love, to worry and advice, we've got the 8 of Pentacles. So your worry is that you haven't seen everything. You don't know. You feel like you haven't looked at all the fine details. You want things to improve, but you're not sure of what it is that you're doing. It's like the worry is that you just don't know enough. But the advice is to learn. But let's just pull another card because, we've got the Lovers. So when your worry is about all the things that you have looked at carefully, the things that you have made sure are just the way you want them, and somebody comes along and says, yeah, we don't like the way you do it, let's change it. And especially if you're dealing with people from the past causing problems. This could be family, friends, relatives. You know that person that comes and no matter how great your life can be, that person can just bring the rain cloud for that week. Or they say something to you and you just cringe because you know it just starts up something inside, just starts a fight, starts an argument, might even cause you to go home and start an argument with your significant other. It's just, the advice is that you're looking at everything, maybe overlooking things, maybe looking at things a little bit too much and having too much worry. And don't let things from the past hold you back from your future. So, when it comes to angel cards and advice, hold on now. Let's put these in here for now. It is time for angel cards to find a yes, no, maybe to a question that you may have on your mind. It could be a situation that you're just looking for advice for. What does your angels have to say for you this week? Opportunity. Positive growth and expansion is on the horizon for you. This opportunity may bring with it inspiration and insight, or it could be the change that you've been waiting to take for action on your ideas you already have. You may be seeking to manifest the chance to create changes in your career, buy or sell a home, or bring romance into your life. Whatever your desires, your angels are about to open the door of possibilities to you. Step right through. I swear to God to you, on everything I hold true in my life, that I was just laying my cards down. I was about to pick up my candle. I lifted my arse up off the chair and I found a dime. And this is my 100% positive way of knowing that my mom is here with me. So that's going to make me upset because sometimes, you know, especially if your mom's passed, it's really hard when things are tough or you're just going through something and you need her love or her advice. But they're here. They're here and they show their ways in little ways, and I appreciate them. So I hope that you find your little light. I hope you find your little remembrance that reminds you of your mom and the love that's still there, and she's still looking over you. And for those who still have a mom with them, love them, hug them, appreciate them, reach out to them. Because a mother's love's a blessing, no matter where you roam. Keep her while she's living, you'll miss her when she's gone. Love her like in childhood, though feeble, old, and gray, 'cause you'll never miss your mother's love till she's buried beneath the clay. So that's it. That's all. I'm going to let you go before I have a ball session here. We have our candle lit for each and every one of us, and especially for all the moms out there. You are doing the best that you can. You're doing a fantastic job. And for the moms up in heaven, we love you, we miss you, and we'll see you soon. So as always, guys, take care, God bless, and we'll chat soon.